Hi, boys and girls. I'm hoping you're having a great day today. I have my Kelly Primary Positively the Best shirt on today, and I'm thinking about all of you, and I'd like to read you another story. Do you remember the story that I read, Jack and the Beanstalk? Well, this book is called Giants Have Feelings Too, and it's another point of view, and it's like, well, Jack has his story, so what about the giant story? So now we're going to get to hear what the giant has to say. I am sure that the rest of you people living down there below are very nice, but that boy Jack is something else. After I was so kind to him, he stole from us, and he hurt my husband, all because we're giants. That's no reason to take our treasures or to make my husband fall on his head. See what you think. Here's a picture of their castle in the sky above the beanstalk, and there's Jack's little house down there. And there's the giant and his wife. The first time I set eyes on the boy, he was at my front door. He looked so thin and hungry, so of course I invited him in and gave him something to eat. I do love to cook, you know. Herbert, my husband, he just loves my cooking. It warmed my heart to watch that boy enjoy the meal I made. He was still eating when Herbert's footsteps shook the room. Jack jumped into the oven to hide. I should have known right then that Jack was up to no good. I just thought the boy was shy. But he wasn't shy about taking what he wanted. I thought Herbert would meet Jack after we ate. I knew Herbert would love to get to know the boy. You see, our 5 sons are all grown. We do miss having children around. After the last bite of our tasty meal, Herbert asked for our bags of gold. He keeps a close eye on our savings. We have to save up for the day when we can't work anymore. So counting these coins made Herbert a bit tired. Soon his snores were shaking the room. Oh dear, I thought, Herbert hasn't met Jack yet. Well, Jack will just have to wait until Herbert wakes up. And then just then, I heard the front door slam. That's funny, I thought. But I went on to work, and truly, I just forgot about Jack. I didn't think about him anymore until later. And there's the giant sleeping on the table, and see Jack in the background? Getting ready to take his coins. When Herbert woke up, he called, "Dear, did you move our bags of gold?" "No, dear," I answered. "Well, I can't find them," he said. "Before the day is over, you'll trip over them somewhere," I laughed. But we never saw those bags of gold again. So Herbert and I were raised not to think badly about others, but I couldn't just help but wonder about Jack. Why had he left without saying goodbye? Did he know something about our gold? And there's the castle, and then there's Jack climbing down the beanstalk with the gold. In time, I forgot about the boy's visit. Then one morning, who should I see at my front door but Jack? He didn't look quite as hungry as the last time, but he said he was. So again, I let him in. "Did you happen to come across a couple bags of gold on your last visit?" I asked. Let me think," Jack answered. "Some of your wonderful homemade bread might help me remember." I must say I was pleased. My bread has won blue ribbons, but I don't really tell anybody about that. And there she is with little Jack. Before we could talk any more about the missing gold, the room began to shake. "Oh, good, you'll get to meet my Herbert," I said. "I'll meet him after he eats," says Jack. And then he jumped into the oven. "Well, that'll be fine," I said. I thought to myself, that boy is a little too shy for his own good. Then Herbert came in singing, "Fee, fi, fo, fum, my wife is cooking's yum, yum, yum. Be it baked or be it fried, we finish each meal with her tasty pies." Sounds much different than Jack's version, doesn't it? "Oh, Herbert," I laughed. "He does like my pies. They have won some blue ribbons too, but I don't really tell anybody about that." So Herbert ate the last crumb on his plate, and then he went out to get our pet hen. She lays eggs of solid gold. Our little hen helps us save for the future, Herbert says. So he had the hen lay one egg and then another, and then soon his snores shook the room. First first place pies, and a little hen. I forgot about Jack being in the oven until I heard the front door slam. When I looked out the window, I saw Jack running off with our hen. By that time, I woke up Herbert. He was long gone. "That boy's been here before," I cried. "He must be the one who took our gold, and now he's taken our hen." "Oh dear," Herbert said. "We can only hope that the boy's mother will find out what he's done. Surely she will make him return our things. Maybe she will even return them herself." "You're right, Herbert," I said. "When his mother brings back our gold and our hen, I'll be glad to thank her." "Don't worry," Herbert added. "Everything will work out for the best." Well, someone did come back, but not to return what was ours. Jack came back to take the last of our treasures. This time, though, he got into the house without our knowing about it. Herbert and I were listening to our lovely golden harp. Then Herbert began to snore, and I left the room. Suddenly our harp cried out, "Help, master, I'm being stolen!" I rushed back into the room and saw Jack, and he was running out of the front door and taking our harp with him. "Get up, Herbert," I yelled. "Stop your stealing," Herbert yelled as he ran after Jack. "Don't you know it's wrong to steal?" Jack just ran faster, and then he started to climb down the beanstalk. "Be careful," I called to Herbert as he started down the beanstalk. "It's a long way to the ground below." Then I heard chopping sounds. I looked down and I saw Jack swinging an axe. The beanstalk fell to the ground and my poor husband took a nasty fall. Thank goodness that Herbert has a hard head. Now, we hear that Jack and his mother live well with our gold, and our hen, and our harp. Jack says he took our things because we are mean, old giants. Well, that's just not true. We were very kind to that boy. He had no right to take what was ours or to hurt my husband. Giants have feelings, you know. You wouldn't hurt a giant's feelings, would you? And that's the other side of the story of Jack and the Beanstalk. Have a great day. Bye.